I'm Miss Eudora with the Artie Lab.
I'm so glad you're here. I miss you, Dora. And we're doing realism. Realism is when we make something look real, like that strawberry. And these are the items you'll need for today: crayons, yep, crayons, pencil, and paper. That's it. Now we're moving on to this artist. Her name was Rachel Rush. She was 18th century and she was Dutch. She became very famous in her lifetime, and you can see the creative detail and beautiful colors, and she even has a bird's nest and these animals that are, I don't know, battling: a butterfly, a gecko, a snail. It's so creative and full of life, all from a still life. Now we're looking at this artist who came 100 years later. His name was Severin Rosen. He was German and became American in the 19th century. He did these beautiful, elaborate paintings, but I see they're very realistic, but he also brings in things like a bird's nest and very similar items such as grapes as she did that remind me. See, here's his bird's nest, lower left of his painting, and there's the eggs. And then you'll see that he's created a centerpiece full of beautiful, lush, realistic fruits. Okay, we have a photo of a strawberry, and we're going to use that as our reference. That means we'll look back at it to be able to see what we're looking at and creating. Okay, we're going to draw a realistic strawberry. Watch me. It's a curved line for the top of the strawberry. Going down. I'm not going to make it symmetrical. It's going to be a little bit more pointy at the bottom on one side. I think I'm going to make it a little wider down here. And if you notice on strawberries, there's usually a flattish edge towards the end. I'm going to go with this. It's irregular, meaning it's not symmetrical. Now, we're going to make the top part. This is where the stem attaches, and I'm just making kind of a cloud shape in the center. I went over this line, and now I erase the line. Now these petals are coming out from the center, and you make little curved lines and come back. A little curved line and come back. A little curved line and come back. Little curved line and come back. Maybe I want this one to go up. So you can see I have these going every which way, almost like a sun. If I overlap, I'm actually going to show you an example. We know that this one is in front of the other one because it overlaps the shape of this petal. Okay, I'm also going to show a leaf or petal that's twisted. Okay, which one am I going to do? I'm going to use this one. And now I'm going to come along here and go like that. Now, you can see that the leaf, this is the top of the leaf or petal, and this is the underside that's flipping around. And I did that by adding one line, and I kind of adjust it. But sketch light. I'm going to make it a little bit lighter because I don't want it to show through the crayon. We're making the strawberry big because you want to have detail. Okay, the stem. Curved line, and then a parallel curved line to that one. Now that I've crossed over, you can't see those lines anymore. Pretty much have our drawing portion done. Now, we are going to make the highlighted area. The area where the light is hitting is going to be kind of around here. And then it expands out. So this area, now we're going to have our highlighted area. It's just kind of a strange blah like that. And you're like, why? Just have fun with it. And then you're going to have little seeds. Strawberry seeds are pretty small. Might have a portion of a seed that you can see. And maybe a darker seed. It looks strange. Now we've got an area that's sticking out more, that's curved. And it's going to look like that. Sketch out a circle if you need to. Just go like that around, adjusting parts that don't look curved. Making it come out a tad bit, not a ton. Okay, this area is lighter. This area is darker. This is medium to dark, darkish, and then it gets a little bit lighter here. All right, I'm gonna fix this curve. I don't like it. I think it's out too far. I'm just looking at the whole image. I go back, look at the whole thing, go back to see, what part is sticking out too much? What isn't? Okay. Lightest area we're going to start with pink. You can outline it if you want with your crayon. I'm not coloring really hard because I'm still going to add crayon to it. So I'm going to leave it there for now. I've colored in some pink, but I'm not going to add in too much because this is wax. And basically, as you color, it gets waxy and it won't adhere and you can't add any more color. Okay, so now we're going to add a little bit of pink on the outside of this area, just a little. And now orange. All right, you're like, why? Because it will look cool. And it's just underneath the red, it will show through a little bit. Now, be sure you can use grumbling, which that way it won't be as streaky. And the strawberry's curved, so there's not going to be a lot of streaky lines. I'm going to go out and add orange softly around the whole area. So you can see it's light orange. It's not, the more I press down, the darker it will be. These are my lighter areas. So I've added orange and a little bit of orange here. Okay, let's add some red. This is just plain red. Now, we can start filling in color. Now, I'm adding some pink. A little bit of a highlighted area. Just like we have here. And a little bit of red. Going back over here just to finish out. Remember that little curved line was to differentiate between dark and light. So it's going to get a little bit darker here. This section is darker. add that because we have shadow. Around here is where it starts to become, it goes underneath this area and looks darker. And along here is darker edge of the strawberry. Some green. I'm going to use, what am I going to use? Blue? I think I'm going to use blue. This one's indigo. And fill in a little bit, leaving a highlight in the center. This one you can kind of see, but you can't see the whole thing. I'm going to randomly put them at an angle. so fun. Thank you for joining the Artie Lab, and remember, let's make art history. And if you'd like to, email me your artwork so I can display it in my next video. And thank you again. Please like and subscribe. Bye.